Hands together for Andy Boggess.
Apparently, I'm a little taller than he is. Anyway, how's everybody doing tonight? My name is Andy. I'm going to give you all a little information about myself to start off with. I am 35 years old. I have been married for 12 years, and I have finally found the secret to happiness in marriage. Divorce. I've been going through a bit of a rough time lately, so to make sure that all this wasn't my fault, I decided I was going to see a shrink. So I called up this lady, and she saw me, and she diagnosed me as a neurotic narcissist. So on my way home, I was trying to decide what I was going to do about this. I was sitting thinking, I'm like, neurotic narcissist. I knew exactly what I was going to do right then. I called that bitch back, and I told her to kiss my beautiful ass. Turns out she took me up on my offer. We've been dating for over a month now. I'm also a recovering fat guy. I started going through the family picture albums recently and started looking at them. I got 2 kids, and when I realized that I was the one growing in the pictures and it wasn't them, it was time to do something about it. I mean, when 3X shirts start turning into midriff shirts, it's definitely time. So I recently had a surgery. That's the reason why I'm going on the last week. I weighed in the day after the surgery at 290 pounds. Today I weigh 255.
Yeah.
It has been 6 weeks. I've lost 35 pounds in 6 weeks. And I gotta tell you, it's been hard. You start to miss certain things after a while, like grease, flavor, and taste. So I decided to celebrate after the show. We're going to Hooters. So there's these things that have been running through my head here recently, some questions I'd really like to figure out the answers to. It started out simple enough, like, why does gas go up 30 cents at a time and down 2 cents at a time? And why have these little Girl Scout bitches figured out that they can put the Keebler Elf out of business and sell cookies year round? But then it took a sick and twisted turn for the worse, and I started wondering things like, who's this dirty Sanchez fella? Why has he got shit smeared across his upper lip? Am I the only person in the world that thinks that horse racing would be more interesting with 500-pound jockeys? Why are guys so concerned whether or not the carpet matches the drapes? Isn't it more of an area rug? Let's see. Why do black guys eat chitlins and not eat pussy? Think of that. Anyway, a few other things that come to mind, like, why is it impossible for a guy to eat a banana without looking like a fag? And while we're on the subject, why are guys so concerned whether or not a girl has a gag reflex? Shouldn't they be more concerned whether or not they can put it in her mouth to begin with? Well, last but not least, and this is going to wrap up my time, I've been wondering a couple things, like, what skills are truly the gateway to homosexuality? And did they create white chocolate so black kids can get messy too? That's my time, guys. Thanks a lot.
All right. Andy Boggess right there. The line forms outside for the ass kicking later, I think.
I'm ready.
No, you've been doing some of that stuff, and I don't mind you pushing the envelope on a lot of that thing as long as it's funny. If it's funny, then people that even might be offended by it or whatever, if I wasn't offended by it, but if anybody might be offended by it by saying, yeah, but that was funny, right? So if you're going to push those lines, then, because I don't know if can you say fag anymore, can you?
No.
Okay. You can't say 500-pound jockey either. But here, and so, you deal with, you obviously going to have to deal with it. I would always go out the front of the club instead of the back. But you kind of shifted gears on us in the middle of your set, too. And that was maybe a little problematic for me because you went, and you told your story, right, which was good. And always talk about what you know, find the funny in that, right? But then you shifted to just one-liners. And so there's no rhythm there, there's no, and you didn't shift fast enough to jerk their heads around, but you could have, So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
somehow you gotta work that out.
Yeah, I was trying to juggle the 3 minutes and find the way to show a little bit of versatility in the set, so that's what I was going for.
Okay, well, right. Well, you know, that's why you come back next time and you work it out again.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so good effort there, Hank.
Anything else?
Not for me.
You know, I like the first part of it a lot, Andy. I really did. I thought that was good, because I like personal humor, and you were bringing it in about the marriage and the kids and the weight loss and all that. I thought that was really strong stuff, so I really liked that a lot.
That was actually the new stuff.
That was good. The new stuff was good. I thought you came out with a real strong, solid effort. And like I say, it's not easy to get up there. Some people might have been uncomfortable with some of the stuff at the end. Scott was. But anyway, I thought it was a solid effort, and I love you on Pawn Stars.
Andy, don't listen to these two fags. Now, here's you know what, Andy? I would stay away from the one-liners. One reason, there was no premise there that I hadn't heard before, so I don't know if there was anything that was really innovative or creative. Forget it. Now, the first half of your set, which we all liked a lot better, you were doing misdirection. Now, here's the thing with misdirection. When you do that, when you set it up and you think you're going one way, but you go the opposite, you have to sell that in a deadpan way. You sort of intone, your voice kind of goes up as if it is a surprise to you, and it shouldn't be. When you deliver that line, it should be as matter of fact. It has a better effect for funny. You just try that next time on stage, right? The new stuff, what you did, I liked that. That was good. So let's go down that path.
All right, thanks.
All right, Andy Boggess right here.